We are continuing our learning about time today. We practiced telling time to the hour yesterday and maybe a little the day before. So now we are moving in telling time to the half hour. That's right. We use BrainPop a lot to supplement our learning in math. Annie and Moby just make it so easy to understand. For this, we will watch part of the BrainPop Jr. on telling time to the half hour and quarter hour. Here we go.
Cool. It's field day. How can you tell time to the half hour? There's a lot of fun stuff planned today. What time is it, Moby? When you split something in half, you divide it into 2 equal parts. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Since half of 60 is 30, there are 30 minutes in a half hour. So, when the minute hand is on the 6, it's 30 minutes past the hour. Let's see. What time is it now? First look at the hour hand, which is halfway between the 8 and 9. That means it's halfway between 8 and 9 o'clock. Then look at the minute hand, which is pointing to the 6. So it's 30 minutes past 8, or 8:30. You can write the time using numbers and a colon. What time is the 3-legged race? The hour hand is between the 9 and 10, so it's halfway between 9 and 10 o'clock. The minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's 30 minutes past the hour. The race is at 9:30. What time is lunch? 12:30. You can also say 12:30, because it's a half hour past 12 o'clock. I can't wait for the sack race.
Now you will need your math paper for today. It looks like this. It's 7-4, tell and write time in half hours. Here is our math worksheet for today. The directions say, read the clock. Write the half-hour time on the digital clock. Already, I know that it says write the half-hour time, which probably tells me that all of these times are going to be on the half hour. If I look, I notice the minute hand is pointing to the 6 in question number 1. That tells me that it is 30 minutes past the hour. So in the box, I'm going to write a 30. Now I remember from the video, if I look at the hour hand, it's in between the 7 and the 8, which means that it is halfway between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So it is 7:30. Let's try number 2. Once again, I see the minute hand is on the 6, which tells me that we're dealing with half hours. Looking at the hour hand, it is between the 5 and the 6. That means it's halfway between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, or 5:30. Let's do number 3. If I look, it's the minute hand is on the 6, so I know that it's 30, and the hour hand is between the 8 and the 9. So it's halfway in between 8 and 9, or 8:30. That 8 was not very good. Let me try that again. That one's better. Now try the rest of the front on your own. Here we are on the back. The directions say, ring the clock that shows the correct time. Cross out the clock that shows the wrong time. Now, you guys know when I do not like when they call it ring, and I prefer the term circle. So I know we're going to circle the correct time and cross out the clock that shows the wrong time. Now, I'm noticing that the minute hand on both of these is pointing to the 6. So it is 30. My job will be to look at the hour hands and see which one of those is in the correct spot. Looking down here, I know that we are searching for 7:30. So my job is to find the clock that has an hour hand that's between the 7 and the 8. Oh, you know what? This one does not look correct because that one is between the 8 and the 9. That must mean, oh, here it is, between the 7 and the 8, this clock shows 7:30. I'm going to do the same for my next problem, number 12. The time is 4:30. So now, once again, I am noticing that this and this both have the minute hand on the 6. That means it's 30 minutes past the hour. Both of those will be correct. So now my job is to look at the hour hand. If I look at this hour hand, I can see it's between the 3 and the 4. If I look at this hour hand, I can see it's between the 4 and the 5. Now, I know that if it's 4:30, it needs to be a little past the 4 because I'm 30 minutes past 4. This one is not right because it's past the 3, which means this one is correct because it's between the 4 and the 5, so it's past the 4. Complete number 13 and 14 on your own, and then here's Puzzled Penguin again. Help him make his mistake correct. Take a look at the box here. What was his error? And help him in number 16. And that's all for math today. Once you have completed your math worksheet, you can either have someone at home check your work or submit it to me via your student portfolios. Next up, we have 20 minutes of math practice on Splash Math. I hope you enjoy your math learning for today.